Good afternoon, folks. Mike Wells, your World Explorer. Today is January the 10th, 2024, and we're going to look at a bunch of Force of Will cards from this massive collection that we are just slowly but surely going to get through. We'll start right here. Boom. Okay. This is SDL. That's starter deck of the Lapis Cluster 3. It's a common. Let me just break out some of this. Boom. So we've got Keeper of the Frozen Casket. This is SDL. Wow, that's a common. Same thing. Ice Dragon of Altea. Starter deck Lapis 3. So this is a super rare. So that means no back. Okay, well, still super rare. Same thing. All right. Astaroth, Great Duke of Hell. SDL3, number 3, super rare. The back, nothing. Same thing. Now, these aren't textured. They're not hollow, so we're not there yet. Ancient Knowledge. Let's go. SDL3. That's starter deck. Lapis Cluster. The third box, I think. And it's a rare. Ancient Frozen Casket, SDL3, uncommon. So we have a common here, Flute's Awakening. Shell's Adventure, that's a common. Cool looking Sea Serpent, that's fire. Common, I'm going to set that aside. Dr. Mermaid, TSW, that's the Time Spinning Witch, common. Same thing. Water, what is that? Water Kimono of the 12 Parts. RDE, that's, I'm trying to remember what that is. Anyhow, it's an older set, common. Dragonoid Tailor, or Jailer. This is a common, RDE. RDE, same thing. Manservant to the Water God. RDE, uncommon. Same. Charlotte's Water Dragon Technique. Alright, that's an uncommon. Okay. Maribella's Active Decoy. This is Prologue of Ataraxia. Not too crazy about this format on the card. It doesn't look that attractive in my opinion. But here we go nonetheless. N stands for normal instead of, commons and uncommons. So, same thing. Gentleman Lightning Caller. Prologue of Ataraxia. This is normal. I watch Alpha Investments. Rudy, I'm sure some of you know about him. He has a massive stockpile of unopened, sealed Force of Will. So I've been slowly purchasing stuff from him, but I've been socking it away. At some point, I want to purchase stuff. And this is a really pretty card. So there's Reflect and Refrain. So this is Refrain. That's one of the few characters I like from that set. Anyhow, got a Alice Origin 2. All Consuming Suspicion, AO2. Same set. AO2, and this is Medusa, the Dead Eye of Purification. Or Petrification. Sorry. 4C. That is normal. In AO2. And then another one. Twin Robots. AO2. Shangri-La. The Paradise on the Ocean. This is a very fancy looking location. Wow, look at that Sacred Beast. Alright, these are the kind of cards I like. Twin Robots again. Shangri-La. The Road to the Princess of Love. Normal. Same thing. Now, it's weird. The cards kind of look a little different in color. The Road to the Machine Lord. Normal. Same thing. Folks, look at what we have here. This is a hit, okay? Sting Gimmick. Okay, so it's 195. It's an uncommon of the very first set. Okay, and it's in English. So there's only 2 sets that are in English, 3 sets that are in Japanese. So Force of Will, first set card right here. This in its own right is an amazing card. I don't care what you say. These are so rare. Nobody's going to be able to... Oh, look at this. Another one. At some point, they're going to be impossible to find. I'm hoping, though, in the future... Look at that. Peace Negotiation common. I'm hoping that in the future, sometime... Wow. These are all from the first set, folks. Amazing. I need to do something about my how I'm pulling these. Let's go. We'll just switch hands. How about that? Mind control. Wow. Tell me more, please. Look at this. Let's go ahead and switch hands. Like, it's a little uncomfortable for me, but hey, if it gets the job done. Mutating Potion Eclosion. 129. So, yeah, you'll see how the format of these cards changes from set to set and over the years. From cluster to cluster. Mirage Slime 119. Wow, so we've got a lot of the first set right here. Incredible. Labyrinth Capture. Again, these are pretty rare cards. In about 10 years from now, they'll be impossible to find. Literally. Very cool. Phantom Reviver. So this is... I wouldn't say this is the set that started it all, because they have... their lore has changed to old... It went from this kind of stuff to old folklore. And that's what set the tone for the rest of the sets that came out after. Clockwork Messenger again. Okay. Yeah, these are all from the first set, folks. Great find here. Mermaid Apprentice Student common. By the way, I have not from Millennia of Ages, but from a different set. It's around here somewhere. Where are we at? Oh, there she is. Here's your Crimson Moon Fairy Tale rare. Boom! Jeanne d'Arc, The Flame of Hatred. This is one of my favorite cards of all time from Force of Will. Jeanne d'Arc, folks. Can't deny her. J Ruler. Mermaid Apprentice, again. Okay, Medusa, the Dead Eye of Purification, Alice Origin 2. So we're back. We're back to different types of cards instead of the first set. Okay, Alice Origin, normal. Normal. There's the legendary beast, or the sacred beast, I would say. Valentina's Zealot. Starter deck of Alice Origin 2. These starter deck cards are rare, just so you know. Same thing. Same thing. Boom, what's this? Percival, the Charmed Knight. Very scant looking lady in the card. Starter deck, Alice Origin 2. Nothing on the back. Okay. Very good art. We like. Now, a lot of the new sets that are coming out, they are starting to really follow the card format of the old, these cards. Like these cards right here. This card right here. And the characters. So it's really nice to see the reincarnation of the same characters. We got Cinderella, the Valkyrie of Glass, starter deck Alice Origin 2. Now, I personally believe that in order for Force of Will to make a big, strong comeback, they're either going to have to be bought out by Magic the Gathering or Nintendo or some big influencer company that can not restructure the game dynamics, but who can really push the product and gain the trust of the public back, because there's a lot of folks who started off in Force of Will who really loved the game, and it was a huge success early on, but it took a dive afterward because they messed up on only just a couple of sets, and they really have not been able to recover since then. Like Millennia of Ages was a huge failure thanks to the massive overprinting. And then they did 36 packs in one booster box when they only had 50 different cards that you could pull from that specific set. So it was really a real fail when it comes to, how... Oh, and there were no J rollers. So, yeah. That should tell you everything. Thano, the Evil Eye of Temptation. We saw you already. Oh, yeah. Cool Beast. Man, we're seeing a lot of the same cards. What's going on here? Underwater Robot. Alice Origin 2, normal. Uriel. The Dark Eye of Blindness. Than Wu. Shangri-La. Man. 4C. So, yeah, there's a lot of repeats here. What I'm really excited about, though, is the fact that we found all those. Yeah, we've just seen this one plenty of times. We found all those from the very first set. Those are a relic. They're actually considered a vintage now. They're legally vintage. So that's cool. 4C. Again, okay, Spirit of Calmness. This is a cool card. You got 2 important characters there, and that's just a normal. This is Rena, Alice Origin 3, normal. Alice's Castling, normal. Alice's Little Scout, normal. So, yeah, Rudy with Alpha Investments, that would be cool if he went ahead and took all his big millions and millions that he's made over the years and tried to buy out Force of Will and put it on a trajectory of success. Because he's always talking about how he wishes he had a game that would go this way, or a game that would go that way, and it had this mechanic and that play style and blah blah blah. Well, he could, if he's got the money, he could pull it off. So why not produce your own, or just take one of the beloved ones of the past and reinvent it? Valentina's... You got to think, though, Force of Will is not a failed card game. People label it that, but they are still around and still pumping out new product to this day. They can't do that unless they have a customer base that consumes their products. So this is the Moonlit Savior, common. So that's important to note. You can't still be pumping out new product if you're not making money. So even if they're breaking even, I guarantee you the folks that work there are making a paycheck. So at some point, I suspect Force of Will is either going to get bought out and put under Wizards of the Coast or Nintendo or Alpha Investments. Who, you never know. Wow, Valentina what's this? Puppet Monarch, the Moonlit Savior, super rare. Okay, that's a pretty card. There's no back to it, so that's cool. We got a few copies of that one. And Muse, Celestial of Music, Moonlit Savior, super rare. Yeah, nothing on the back of that, but still. This is not bad. It's got like a classic style on there. Wow. Hera, Goddess of Jealousy. TTW. I'm trying to remember. The Twilight Wanderer, rare. I used to have a list at my disposal of all the titles of every single set. I need to remake that list. The Overlord's Baptism. Rare. Looks pretty. This is a cool looking card. But yeah, hopefully Force of Will, either the management gets it under control and gets trust back to the people, because a lot of these cards, you can't deny the art. Come on. Who could deny this? This is amazing. She's looking hot. This is what guys want. They want other things too, but this is one of them. So why not? Let's feed into what we desire in life. Not too much. Don't go overboard. There's a line. You don't want to cross that line. Okay, but they don't cross the line. See, look at what I'm saying. This is what people, want to see. The Overlord's Invasion Party, TTW, Uncommon. Yeah, so not bad. They don't take it too far, And then you got stuff like this. This is a polar opposite of what we just saw. September Hare, TTW, Uncommon. So yeah, I like dragons. I like awesome lands. I like awesome weapons. One-of-a-kind rep. I like serialized cards. That's why I even got into Magics, because they feature Lord of the Rings. So Magic the Gathering, Lord of the Rings, I get into it. Yeah, I like it all. Pokemon, I'm not too hot about, but some of those cards do look pretty fancy and pretty cool. I like the textured hollows, the super uber duper rares. Yeah, those are the ones I like. So Insomniac, Dormouse, TTW, Common. Another one. And that's it. Let me just pull all the good pulls and then we'll go over them real quick. There you have it, folks. Got a couple of cool creatures, got some super rares, and got a whole bunch of cards from the very first set. Too bad this isn't a holo, because this would be really fire. So super rare. It's common, but it's a creature. Looks cool. Super rare. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, as that helps the channel grow. Stay tuned, as we still have a bunch of this massive Force of Will collection to discover. Have a great day.